Good evening, everybody. It's 1010. Punch in and welcome to episode 50 of the NXT Night Shift.
Fuck
Who
yeah.
in the world would have thought we were going to get this far? I think it's quite the milestone, if you will. No one does it like the Night Shift. We say it every week. And to everyone who watches, you have proved it. We do it better than anyone else. Tonight, I am outside a place a bit foreign to me, Kyle. A&W Restaurants is a historic American fast food chain founded in 1919, famous for its root beer floats, and burger family menu, including Papa Burgers, Coney Dogs, and Cheese Curds. Owned by its franchisees since 2011, A&W operates over 900 locations. Holy crap, with 460 in the U.S., which I didn't know about. I am Jay Golden. With me tonight, someone who loves a good frosty mug, the bacon to my cheeseburger, the sous chef of my Wisconsin white cheddar. 1.8 thousand views of this man eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich, the vanilla float of the Main Event Network. My co-host and pal, it's Mr. OTM Kyle.
Yeah, I guess that's what brings in the views nowadays, guys. I just got to start eating more food, and maybe you guys will watch our show from time to time. But it's crazy that we are here.
1.8 thousand views on a hamburger video.
Well, it was a chicken sandwich, but nonetheless, it was a great episode of Main Event Eats, and it's a great time to be here for episode 50 of the Night Shift. I'm glad to be punching in.
0. All right, so I want to bring up first. Meltzer talk has gone to a comical level this week as the dumbest take on the internet came from Wrestling Observer Live. Last week's show, Dave, really? The worst ever? I don't know why the Wrestling Observer gets any airtime anymore. Come to the Night Shift if you want some Night Shift, some honest opinions. Don't go to that crap and listen to Meltzer, who still thinks Cleveland hosted a WrestleMania and allowed 25,000 people in the door unpaid. That jackass. Anyway, the Port Washington girls' youth activities, 4th and 5th grade flag football team combines were this weekend. And Kyle, I went to the kindergarten to 3rd grade combines because my daughter had to go first because she had a show. Now, I was hosting the throwing combine where I was throwing 5-yard outs to kids between the age of 5 and 8. Now, a 6-year-old ran a button hook and I popped her so hard in the face. And she ended up walking off. And I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "I'm okay." And then I'm running the drill. And all of a sudden, the line is empty. No one's running routes. And I'm trying to keep track, right? I turn around, and all of these 6-year-old girls are comforting this poor girl who has a line on her face from here to here from a football that blasted her. And then her mother comes over and goes, "Can you shake it off and finish the drill?" Wow. Exactly. We need more parents like that. Anyway, as we say, let's shake off any unfortunate injuries. Tune into the CW11 and let's go live to the great state of Indiana, home of the Indiana Women's Flag Football League established in 2015. Who knew? We are in the Big Apple, pushing over bums, and bing bong, don't ever disrespect me looking like Caillou if he's all grown up. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. It is officially Stand and Deliver week. It is the NXT Night Shift. Kyle, hello, my friend.
I have 2 thoughts right off the bat. First off, when you were describing what you were doing to those kids at your flag football tryout, the only thing that I could think of is that Peyton Manning's SNL skit where he's just hurling dodgeballs at people. That's Jay Gold. "All right, kid, give me a 5-yard out. Boom, bam, right into the face." And then, of course, the people over there in New Jersey, shake it off. It's going to be all right. That's what they're probably saying on the sideline.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for Harper having to do a show that afternoon, so she had to be at the theater at 12:30. So her time was all screwed up. So I'm throwing routes. Normally I throw them to 4th, 5th, 6th to 8th grade. All these kids know how to run routes. Yeah, we'll do Long John Silver's next week, sure. And they're planks of food. But these kids don't. I even said to the woman who runs the league, I go, they don't even throw before the 4th grade. Why am I throwing them the ball? They're only running. They should be showing me how to do shuttle runs.
I was going to say, I've seen plenty of Pop Warner football here in Northwest Indiana. And they just run the football. So I couldn't imagine that the girls are going to be doing anything different.
Yeah, once you get to 4th and 5th, my league is you have to pass at least twice every 4 downs. So you have to start throwing passes. You got to know the girls can catch. but I don't see the value in sending a 6-year-old in a 5-yard out and trying to hit her.
Hey, be careful with your mic over there. You did something again where you touched
what I
it
do?
And things got weird again.
What
Sounds
happened?
like you're in a fucking tunnel over there.
Am I still in the tunnel?
No, you're out of the tunnel.
Okay,
now, but
all right.
sometimes I just got to correct you in the middle of a sentence.
Speaking of somebody who probably should be in a tunnel, we should probably get this.
Are we sure he's not in a tunnel right now?
He could be on his way across the country. It is that time.
Hey, Stan, what's going on?
Hi, it's me, Stan, from Burlington.
Hi, Stan.
Hey there, Stan.
I don't know if you guys remember me.
We definitely do.
Well, I know it's the Go Home show for Stan and Deliver. But fear not, Matt Fish and Eric Douglas. For the next few minutes, it's simply Stan Delivers. Well, as you guys know from my work with the church, Holy Week is a busy time of the year. Easter Sunday will mark the end of the 40-day Lent period, which must be a relief for you two damned souls. Kyle, this year for Lent, you gave up gainful employment.
That's right.
I got to be honest with you. I know even the Vicar of Christ in Rome himself found that to be slightly extreme. Thanks for your piety, but get a damn job.
Right. Fair.
And Jay Gold, you gave up being funny. And that's not even my punchline. It's just the apparent truth.
That you're right. Yeah, that you're right.
But hey, tonight's episode 50 of this little venture.
That's right.
What a milestone. Feels like just yesterday I was remarking to a friend of mine, Jay Gold will never make the jump from podcast to video. He has a face for radio. And the chins for it, too. I kid. I know, you've lost a lot of weight. Hey, let's look at a few other things celebrating 50 this year.
All right.
Well, we have the iconic 7-Eleven Big Gulp. Or an easier to understand. Yeah, an easier to understand terms. The sound Kyle's Tinder date makes when he says, "Hey, that was fun. Want to go back to my place and watch Tino streaming on Twitch?"
Tino's live right now as we speak.
Big Gulp.
Also, Six Flags Great America in Illinois. We all certainly are familiar with the roller coaster that is Jay Gold's inane weekly background selection. Oh, and the iconic Eagles song, Hotel California. All 7 of your weekly viewers know that song well. Every Tuesday, they can't stop singing the line, "We are all just prisoners here of our own device." And you know what else? Apple. No joke here. That was actually scented by Kyle's mom. It's a big company. You should look for a job there.
All right, that was a good one, Stan. Got me on that one.
But guys, tomorrow is April 1st. We also know it is April Fool's Day. And I'm just going to save you some time, Kyle.
Oh, no. Did we lose him? I think we might have lost Stan. Is he saving me time?
What happened?
I think he's saving me time by not speaking. Look at that.
Oh, we lost Kyle.
It's a Christmas miracle. How about that? It's like a magic trick right there in the middle of episode 50. How about it?
Oh, no. Did we lose Stan? That's it?
He was not coming back. I had to pull him from the thing. Yeah, it's not working. We lost him. That was his thing. That was the bit.
Oh, that was the bit.
No, I don't think it was the bit, but it was tonight.
Oh, Lord. Well, we need to... Oh, good Lord. Stan.
You act like this has never happened before on a live show. Jesus, where's your professionalism?
Yeah, well, anyway.
Jay Gold was really waiting for the punchline on that.
I was actually. I like a good punchline to end.
I guess we will
sit
never
around
know.
without a punchline.
Just like in Elf, I guess we will never know what happened this Christmas Eve.
Well, all right. How about we go to the let's get to NXT because it is in the theater at Madison Square Garden tonight.
I love that venue.
It is the go home show. I love that venue too. I really want to go. It's so expensive. It's so expensive, Kyle. To
How
go
much
to
were
2
tickets?
hours.
Did you look?
Yeah, they were 400 plus if I was going to sit anywhere in the first 30 rows.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't blame you for not pulling the trigger there because I spent less money on night 1 of WrestleMania.
Yeah, screw that. I couldn't do that.
Not worth it.
I honestly, I remember, what was it? 3 years ago, the WWE's, what would they call it? Their holiday tour or whatever.
Yeah.
And we got the second to last row of the Garden for $80. Then the next year, the same seats were $175. So screw that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
We already knew about the ticket prices, even though WrestleMania prices have gone down significantly, which is the only reason why I jumped and said, "Fuck it, might as well go."
Yeah. Now, what did Tino say? Have I ever been there?
He said, "Have you ever been to that venue?"
Yeah. Oh,
so I have gone to shows there.
Yeah, not wrestling shows, but I've been to shows there, concerts and stuff. Yeah.
So it's probably different when wrestling runs there.
They don't run wrestling that often there. This has only been in the last maybe 10, 12 years they've done wrestling there.
Is it just a WWE hub, or are there other companies that you know of that are ran?
No, it's that's the only one that I know of.
NXT running there.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think AEW tried. I really think AEW tried there.
Well, they did the 2300 Arena. They both shared that as well, but I don't think they've ever shared this venue.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is the phone line lighting up again?
The phone line is lighting up again. I guess he figured out how to work his internet. So.
How did he? Oh,
Stan, you there?
Stan,
I'm here. My internet. It's probably your crappy feed. Why don't you guys both get jobs and upgrade your technology? This is crap.
Don't put this on us, Stan.
Hello, Stan again. What happened with?
Let me get back to my material.
Yeah. Go ahead, bud.
As I mentioned, tomorrow is April 1st, and we know it is April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to save you some time, Kyle. No, JC Jane did not DM you because you're a big wrestling pundit. And no, she's not trapped in a Ramada Inn in Columbus, Indiana without her wallet. And no, you're not her only hope, so don't buy $600 worth of Walmart gift cards and leave them with the front desk for her.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, is Mr. Cincinnati there?
He didn't make it for episode 50, surprisingly.
I can't even believe it. He didn't make it.
Not one.
Nope.
It's too bad. I like him. I like Cincinnati. Hey, Jay Gold, I don't know if you know this, but at the end of April, Cincinnati will be hosting its 15th annual Asian Food Fest. And here's a fun little bonus. Attendees have the opportunity to vote on their favorite dishes and drinks from over 60 vendors in an award ceremony called the Best of Yums. Well, if this show was nominated, it would be for the Mostly Dumb. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, I'm so glad you called back. Thank you.
I'm glad we got that in there for sure. And that is surprising, Tino. We've been 50 episodes in, and still we have not seen Mr. Cincinnati once, I don't think.
I know, he really needs to fish.
One of these days.
You know that maybe he's using Starlink. You never know, Fish.
We did say he was in a tunnel, didn't we?
Right, he could have been really calling from a tunnel.
He doesn't have the Fios internet that you have. That's the problem.
Right. Listen, speaking of tunnels, the Holland, the Lincoln, we got a lot of tunnels here. The Battery Park Tunnel in New York. Let's start off with now, Kyle, tell me if I'm wrong here. I thought this was supposed to be a street fight, but I guess it isn't. Dark State versus OTM and Santana. And when Santana's music hit, it just hit right. It was just perfect. I love Santana's music. I love the way that the crowd reacts to him. And this was a big, meaty men match. They had a few of these tonight. And you know what? It wasn't bad. I like that toss over the shoulder into the slap that whoever OTM 1 and OTM 2 do. And I don't know their names.
I think one of them's Lima, and one of them named, I don't know, Bronco.
Lima?
Yeah.
Bronco and Lima?
I really think that might be their names.
Okay.
It's not good. This is just like, and listen, they've had a great showing here in this opening match. I thought this was probably the most impressive that OTM has looked.
But look who they wrestled.
I was going to say, you can't go wrong pairing them with Mike Santana in New York. You mentioned it last week. I think you said, you're like, I need to see the whole Santana experience. I need the entrance. I need it all. You got it all. You got the vibes, and you felt it throughout the match. Yep. So if you got OTM attached to somebody that they know, it seems that it's making OTM more relevant going.
Yeah, and I think the crowd was. They're not from New York, right? Like
no,
OTM
I don't think they are.
I don't know where they're from, but they're definitely not from New York. I know that, but they got one of those New York pops. And Dark State once again, Dion Lennox and those three can wrestle, and that was a good match. And they beat each other senseless, and that's what you should be doing. And I want to, I think you and I talked about this match. This show was all over the place. But they gave you tons of matches tonight. There was a lot of stuff going on. at
it's a
one
whole
time.
Mixed bag, dude. That's what it always is, and we reiterate it every single week. Well, not every week, but mostly every week. That this is why it's our favorite watch in professional wrestling every single week.
And we get a spin the block from Santana, and then he does a tope right off over the ropes onto the other guys from Dark State, and OTM and Santana win, and you get your little moment with Santana in between, the rub, and we go to the back.
Wait, one thing before we move on.
Yeah.
Do you think this is all we are getting going forward out of the TNA and NXT partnership? Is just
I think
random?
It's done. I think it's random and it's done. Yeah, I don't even think anything ever came of the invasion.
They really never did a payoff angle to that, did they?
What'd they do with Brooks Jensen? Is he in like the Phantom Realm, like in Superman? They put him.
How is he not in Birthright?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you mentioned that last week.
Yeah,
it would make sense. I mean, obviously they can still get there.
Instead of Stacks, you could have had Brooks Jensen said that's Bull Buchanan's kid and rocked it out like that. I just don't get it.
Eventually, I think eventually that could be a written storyline for sure.
He's definitely in the Phantom Zone. They put him in that mirror thing at the end of Superman 2, and they sent him away. And there he goes.
Hopefully, it's not like Mojo Rawley's mirror. That wasn't good.
Mojo Rawley.
Oh, I heard that guy retired recently. That's a shame.
I saw that. By the way,
apparently
Big Gulp
he's a
is a good line.
I think. Yeah, that was a good one. He had a couple of good ones tonight. About the job and whatnot.
Big Gulp.
Joke's on him. I'm accepting a job this week.
Yeah,
jackass.
We're all working. Now,
for now,
we go in the back and we get an interview with Miles Bourne, who's going to be wrestling your favorite wrestler of all time, Johnny Gargano. And Johnny comes in and, you know what, Johnny, we got to work on your hair. It does look a little dry, so we may need to condition it. But he comes in and says he's not going to be sitting anymore. He's going to be standing and delivering. And I still don't think he's going to win the belt, but a win over him will go a long way for Miles Bourne.
See, this is one of those matches where I look at the stand and deliver card. I think most of them are kind of predictable, but I'm still torn on this one. Because I think there is that obvious story of Johnny obviously getting back to himself, like finding who Johnny Wrestling is. And you talked about that line. He said, for the first time in 2 months, I'm not going to lie down and die. I will stand and deliver like only I can because I have to, more than you know. Him saying I have to really nailed it in for me that he's winning at Stand and Deliver. I think it's all part of the story arc. I think him winning that title, having a brief run with it, will bring him back to relevancy, and then maybe he drops that title maybe a month later down the road and then works his way back up into the main roster in the mid-card title scene.
I was going to say, how does that help him? But you put it out in a good.
I said it last week.
Yeah, you put it out the right way. It does help him, and it gives him a little bit more momentum. I'm not sold on Miles Bourne. Have never been, still not been. Don't get the gimmick. I'm not sure what his character is. So
we don't doubt his wrestling, though. Correct? No, I don't. Yeah.
No, I don't. There's nothing wrong with this, but outside of the ring, there's nothing compelling about him that I really care about, except for the fact that he's dating Stephanie Vaquer. I just want to know how that works. That's all.
Obviously works well.
It works well. It's great.
He's obviously doing something right, so good for him.
I'd like
fuck
some
that
advice.
Guy that was bothering Stephanie Vaquer on social media.
Please leave them alone at the airports. When you get lucky. Man. Okay, I told you this before. So we're going to Florida, but when we went to Orlando, we saw Ivy Nile at the Starbucks.
Yeah.
And we went over and we're just like, I said, we don't need anything. We just want to say hi. And she was like, oh, do you guys want a picture? She asked, we went and we said, okay, I think you got to leave these people alone at the airports. And I think an organic hello, if you're next to them or something is very cool. And
it's not a free meet or greet. It's
right.
An airport. It's a public space.
Right. Most of them are more than happy to say like, hey, how are you? And go for it. Now, the guy who followed her, what a gigantic sack of dog shit that dude is. Like, get a hold of yourself, dude. And to write it on Twitter, you're going to look at my list. Are you fucking loser? Like, stop it. Stop.
Well, he's also the same person probably hiding behind a fake profile picture. And he was also, I looked at the dude's profile, responding to wrestlers, telling them they look hot and look pretty. I'm like, yep, that's the kind of people we're dealing with.
Yeah, just
it doesn't matter how often it comes up, and people won't get the message.
Yeah, just leave. Yeah, she's jacked. That stuff with her in the sauna where she was oh my God.
Her and her husband just built a $100,000 gym in their backyard. They laid the concrete down and everything. It's a video on their vlog or YouTube channel, I should say.
Amazing.
And yeah, they are jacked.
Yeah, she deserves more of a push too. I loved how they presented her in NXT, and they're just I think the Creeds are like holding her back almost because they're not doing anything with the Creeds, and I don't know why
they're not doing anything at all. Yeah, they're not even putting them on TV. I think they're just wrestling main event matches right now.
Yeah, it's laying the pipe.
You got that right, Fish. Yep, that's how it works.
Sure.
Vascular mania, indeed.
So we go to the back again, and we get Ren and Kendall talking about that match tonight, which I have very strong opinions on, like the guy who couldn't get his photo at the airport strong.
Hopefully not to that level.
What in the world? I'm still like, what in the world, dude? What? Get a hold of yourself.
For a first glance at your T-shirt, I thought you were in like an average Joe's gym shirt with.
This is a 1987 New York Mets Keith Hernandez.
Oh, he played for the Cardinals too, didn't he?
Yes, that's why I'm wearing it.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. Hey,
Captain C 1987 got it from Alibaba, and it's still one of the best jerseys I own. It's a Michelin Ness remake, and it's still one of the great. It's nice fabric, sewn letters, not like that crap you get from Fanatics. That's ironed or whatever. Yeah, I saw it today.
Just making sure you saw that we won.
Yeah, it backfired on me.
Victory for Mr. OTM on episode 50. How about it?
Yeah, it backfired tonight on me. I probably shouldn't have worn it, but I did.
That one, Fish.
That exact one, Fish.
Seinfeld.
By the way, Fish and I are going to the Joy of Sake together at the end of April. 500 bottles of sake in 15 of the best Japanese restaurants in New York City, and you get to all you can drink and all you can eat for 3.5 hours.
Oh God, I can't imagine what you guys are going to be like after that.
Every year I literally am blind drunk coming out of there because you get a little cup.
Bloated as hell.
Nah, not really, because Fish doesn't make me that bloated. You know what I mean? Like you get a little cup, and then
is that a code for sex?
Not this Fish. You're so pleased with yourself.
I thought that was a good one.
It was really good. Yes, we are, Fish. Anyway,
that'll be me the next 2 weekends. Mr. Main Event himself is going to have to pass the keys over to Jay Gold over here, and I don't know how things are going to go. I really don't.
Kyle's going to be at WrestleMania, people, so if you want your photo with Mr. OTM, he'll be walking around.
Photo with me.
I wish you could. I hope you run into like Shiloh Hill while you're out there. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Out of all the people in WrestleMania weekend, Shiloh Hill is the first name.
Well, because I like him and he likes us, so I have no issues.
He gave us the old rub once again on the old X machine, as Bully Ray would say. So shout out to Shiloh Hill.
Clip that. Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna be there. I don't. I bet I might run into some people in the Indies. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of independent people walking around that.
Of course. There's some of the matches so there's 2 separate collectives this year. There's one it's not called the Collective. The other one is like Action, West Coast Pro, and there's like 3 other companies, and they have their own thing. And then you have the GCW, and it's not even the Collective anymore. GCW, all those shows are GCW owned, so I don't know why they call it that.
True that.
Yeah, hand over your 401k to Alliance.
I saw she was involved in that Zaruka.
She was outside at the garden in their big red fur coat, looking all good and stuff. I like it.
Yeah, good she's gonna get a W or whatever she does.
All right, so we get to the finals of the tag team tournament match. We get Birthright and Los Americanos. Birthright has new music. I don't get it. Are they spooky now? Why are they spooky? Why do they need smoke? Just come be like Cody and be like Legacy. That's what
we don't need to gimmick them up too much. They should just be regular wrestlers that are coming from a legacy, like you said.
But I would like them to kind of give me your legacy, like who? Like maybe your tights should match. I like that. I think Tim Vicious said it in the Discord that Pillman Jr. looked like the Colonel from KFC tonight. Just That's really true. Good.
Hey, they were matching gear, and I know how you are with matching gear.
So they did wear matching gear.
Also, shout out to Lash Legend and Nia Jax. Matching gear on Monday Night Raw. How'd you like that yellow?
They're the tag champs. They should have matching gear. I could completely agree. So,
nobody on the internet cares more about gear than my counterpart.
Yes. It's a visual sport, Kyle. We should all be wearing matching gear. Like probably.
Why are we matching then?
Well, I was going to say we probably need to get ourselves some matching gear. Fish is a
I
gear
always
guy
wear
too.
this. I'm big on the wear the night shift jacket on the night shift recording nights.
I am wearing mine at Universal Studios Orlando, and it's going to be great. See, Fish agrees.
I won't be able to wear this in Vegas. It's probably going to be too warm. Not going to lie. But I don't have any other night shift gear.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I have my sweatshirt, but it's too big now that I lost all that weight. So I kind of look like I'm wearing like a kid wearing his dad's sweatshirt at this point. But I don't mind. It's big and comfy. Yeah, Fish is right too. You eat with your eyes first, Kyle. So you always have to make sure the gear is matching. That's the way that works.
Whatever you say. Is that why people also post their pictures on social media of their food when they go out to eat too?
Hey, Main Event Eats. Listen, this is what we're doing, right? This is how
nobody else.
1.8 thousand.
I propose the fact that anybody else can do it. Still, nobody else has stepped up to the plate.
I just haven't had the chance yet, but I will. I definitely will.
I'm not calling this. Isn't a you call out. This is an everybody else call out.
Yeah.
Every time I put out content, I don't want it always to be about me. Nobody else steps up. Nobody.
Step up.
Bring it, as Mark Henry's theme song would say.
Yeah.
But you know who stepped up? Los Americanos.
Yes.
Because they are on fire right now, and that's the good thing, once again, about NXT. They will just shotgun the team that is hot to the top. And they're probably the hottest team right now in NXT.
And the crowd was really, really good tonight, and you got to give them credit for that. Really good crowd. Los Americanos wins again with the loaded mask, and you had El Grande Americano come out, and the fans lost it when he came out to the end of the ring. So
you got to put him in the Intercontinental Ladder match, I think.
He's not even in it. You're right.
He's got to be
5 guys. It's weird. Yeah. And then you have Shiloh chasing the rest of our friend Shiloh Hill chasing the rest of the Birthright out of the ring. And
that's what I said on Twitter. I was like, if you see Shiloh Hill with a chair running at you. And I don't know if you noticed, he was wearing a mask on the back of his head, too.
Yeah, the clown thing he got? Was that the clown thing? I was following that. I'm like, that's very strange.
I don't know if it was, but if it was, touche. But
he bought a clown outfit from the dark web. Is that what he said?
Yeah, bloody clown suitcase on the dark web.
Yeah, I don't like that. That scares me. Stay away from that
TikTok.
Yeah, stay away from that voodoo crap. Yeah, I watched it. Yep.
Oh, you did? You went on that rabbit hole?
That's why I'm saying I wanted to see what he was doing, and it was freaking me out. So
there's so many people on like TikTok that don't know he's an actual wrestler, and then there's so many people in the wrestling world that don't know that he really went viral from TikTok. It's kind of funny.
That was creepy. So after that, Los Americanos now will face Vanity Project, and they were up in the wherever that upper deck was, looking down, and that's going to be a fun match. I don't expect a 5-star banger, but I do expect a lot of chicanery and fun. You'll probably get some El Grande Americano. Now you're not going to that show, right?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
No, that's Saturday. I got plans.
And there's going to be a mixer, right, on Saturday? So
yes, there is going to be a main event mixer this Saturday. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. We got the graphic ready and everything for you. This Saturday, live at 11 a.m. Eastern, it'll be myself. It'll be Mr. Cincinnati, so you will see Mr. Cincinnati, but it's going to be on the mixer. And Tino from Tino's Time, of course. We don't have anybody else right now because Pluggo had to bail, unfortunately.
You know, it's funny. You will see Mr. Cincinnati on the mixer. He will not acknowledge the night shift at all. That the night shift talks about him every week. He will not acknowledge it.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you since we've already been calling out the whole entire network on this show as a whole. I don't think anybody else from the network checks out any of my content, to be honest with you. And I have content out every single day. And I'm like, you could maybe check out one show. Just one.
Check it out. God damn it, people.
If we can't even get our own network to check out the stuff. I don't know why we could convince people outside, but we got Fish. Fish is in the chat. That's all that matters.
We got Fish tonight, and I don't know where the rest of our crew is, but we do got him. And so we go from that to Dark State. Dion Lennox fired up again about Dark State losing. And then I said the matches start really just coming out. The vignettes were very short tonight. Yeah. And bam, we get right into Miss Parker and Kalani Jordan. And this was a short but like violent match. The crowd was really into it. They beat the snot out of each other. And Miss Parker wins with her drive-by butt move or whatever that's called.
Yeah, the drive-by butt stomp.
Yeah. The butt stuff, you know.
She's got a new theme song, too. I don't know if they tweaked it or something, but I think they added some Miss Parker chants, which is great to get the crowd involved into it. Yeah. She's a star. I think this was obviously just setting up another match between the two. Did they announce this for Stand and Deliver?
No, and they showed them in the back later on where they're beating each other up. But they didn't announce anything, which is
I think
strange.
We'll get an announcement about it. I mean, we saw the other announcements that they made for other matches. So hell, we don't even know what's going on, and we'll get to it in the main event with the women's NXT title scene right now.
Crap. Yep.
But no, this was a really good match. Like you said, it wasn't long by any means, but I think we're definitely going to see more between these two.
they beat each other up good. And I think tonight, all the people, everyone who was, and we'll talk about it also in the main event because there was some really stiff shots in that. And then we get Blake and the Vanity Project, and those two, that pair just works.
They don't stop flirting with Blake Monroe, do they?
No, and it's great. And they don't, and it's so obvious, and it's just well written. And we get to the ring, and we get the contract signing, and it literally is every other WWE contract signing. And
everybody
then at
gets
one point,
their words in, and then
it starts a fight. And then at one point there was a pull apart, and I thought I saw a GCW referee, Nick Shin.
Maybe you did. I don't know.
I did. He's a New York guy, so
sure.
I saw that. I saw him in the pull apart, and he is the
cool.
guy who wrote in that he was the best referee. And if anybody remembers, he was in the awards.
Oh, really? He was a part of your guys'
not ours. No, in Pro Wrestling Illustrated, they were asking about how they do their top referees, and he wrote in himself and then 4 others, and then it credited Nick Shin for who sent in the submission, and he wrote himself, and they posted it.
Fair enough. Good for you.
He thinks he's the best. Hey. You think you're the best referee?
Yeah,
okay,
I'd vote for myself too if I could.
Yeah, I give him full credit. And then we get this big meaty men smoking chains, Carver and Troy and Briggs, and this was fun too. There was a monster choke slam Troy on Carver on the outside as he was going after Booker T. I love that Booker T was involved.
Of course, Booker still got beef, man. Come on,
he does
back
even
to
know
Booker T appreciation.
Yeah, but
night.
Booker keeps going. He doesn't even know who I am, man. Like it was just good how he was like playing off, but then he'd be like, "Come on, Troy, you got to get it done, man." Like
I'm telling you, it's because Booker really thinks that he's working himself into an angle with Keanu Carver. Booker thinks he's got a match at Stand and Deliver. That's what's going on here.
I hope he does. Because at one point Briggs gives the big boot to Troy. Carver ends up winning. And one of the things that's a little discouraging is the lack of momentum that Jasper Troy has now. It's almost zero. It's like the health meter is all the way down, like in the video games. He has nothing left.
Well, the problem is the face turn was kind of difficult to tell on television because I think the story they want to tell is that Jasper Troy was one of Booker T's LFG kids.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody's watching LFG that watches NXT, and I guarantee you, actually, probably only a select few have watched LFG. So that's why, one, Jasper Troy's face turn probably is not going to do anything for him, unfortunately, unless they can recover from this. But I don't know if you can, because all it did was just set up a triple threat for next week on NXT. It's just a regular NXT triple threat between Jasper Troy, Keanu Carver, and Josh Briggs next week.
That's the problem.
Are they just fighting for who's the best big man at this point? That's essentially the vibes I'm getting here.
I was disappointed with the way I see Jasper Troy's direction. You have these monsters and you put them against each other, but you've already devalued Jasper Troy's run by having him lose so many times. So
and they definitely devalued Josh Briggs's value.
Yeah, but then he gave the boot to Troy, he gave the clothesline to Carver, and they all want to fight. So you might as well get in there.
Gives them something to do, I guess. I mean, none of those guys have anything else going on right now. So, all right, sure, it's not the most exciting thing.
They should do a belt like in UFC, the BMF, the bad motherfucker belt. They should do that.
We don't need any more belts.
Oh, all right. You just put a stop on it. You're like, no.
We don't need any more belts. We don't want this to turn into AEW, all right?
No more belts.
I seriously cannot keep track of all the titles in AEW, so I don't want that issue here at WWE.
Or the amount of people in the Don Callis family. I think they just went to 18 now.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's probably the best thing they got going right now, or one of the best things they got going right now.
That's true. Yeah.
Like Butter said in the Dusty Finish, they are one of the best things that AEW has.
That's true. That is true. Then we get to the back, and they're talking about Elio's going to drop the speed title, which sucks that he's injured.
Out for 6 months, right?
Yeah, I hate that. I hate to see a guy like win a belt then just he's like, no, my shoulder's completely torn up. So he's out 6 months. They all don't have Hank and Tank, all those guys, they don't have a match. So Shiloh runs in and goes, I'll be right back. And there's a mixed tag now, 5-on-5 mixed tag at the whatever they're calling it, the Freeview or whatever on YouTube. So
I think the real lesson here is that if you need shit to get done, just go to Shiloh Hill.
Yeah. Well, we need more viewers, Shiloh, so help us out. How's that? We would like some more.
Begging for viewers is the way to go.
Well, you said if you need something done, so I'm just saying we need some more subscribers. So kind of.
I guess we could have DM'd them and like, hey, you want to stop by? We're celebrating episode 50 over there. Well, come hang out.
We have 313 subscribers. That's not bad at all. But you know, you have to get through their publicists if we're going to get somebody on. So we have to have them.
Just kidding.
I know, right?
I'm kidding.
Just come on.
Just kidding.
Just come on and hang out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then we get Tatum in the ring setting up this match, which they said wasn't even signed yet. Blake and Tatum. What are we doing?
No stipulation either, by the way.
What are we doing? Are they doing it this Saturday, or no?
I think they are doing it Saturday, yes. But
let's go.
I think
what do you mean it's not signed? But what do you mean they said it wasn't signed? Like, what do you mean you didn't have it start? Let's go.
We are days away from Stand and Deliver, and we have multiple cliffhangers on if matches are happening.
Yeah, let's go. How is this? That's like you have 12 matches set for WrestleMania, by the way. 12.
Yeah.
12. 6 a night already. They need 8 a night, but you got 12.
That's impressive. I was going to say, I think they're doing a good job with the WrestleMania.
Yes, it started to pick up steam, and now WrestleMania means something. But my other problem is NXT's Stand and Deliver. You have 1, 2, 3. I mean, they have like 3 matches. They need 5 at least for that pay-per-view.
Yeah, and a lot of them are just going to get thrown together last minute, and they're probably going to announce them on the socials.
Well, now they're going to have to, right? Because there's no more show this week.
Yeah.
There's no shows.
It seemed like they definitely were running out of time in this show. They were trying to squeeze a lot into it, and they did, and a lot of it worked. Like, the wrestling that we got was pretty good. The storytelling that we got was fine. It's just like a lot of it's just so last minute and rushed that it's interesting for sure.
Yeah, and I like the Tatum and Blake interaction, and it worked really well. And I'm looking forward to that match. I think Blake is going to win regardless. There's no reason for her to lose again. How many times are you going to have
Blake? Tatum Paxley going to the main roster? Too.
Fine. How many times does Blake Monroe have to lose? Like, she doesn't. So
yeah, she needs to be a credible threat. Even though there's still people chirping, it's like, all right, time to get Blake Monroe out of NXT. Which I'll give them that. If we get towards the end of this year, we're still talking about Blake and NXT. I might be with them.
Here, picture this. You ready? And I know we like to kind of manifest, but picture this: Monday night after Raw. Rhea Ripley wins the belt. I mean, Liv Morgan wins the belt.
Liv's winning it
from Stephanie Vaquer, and out comes Blake Monroe talking about the glamour. Or on the other side on SmackDown, Rhea wins the title
that would make more sense.
And then she comes out, and the dichotomy, the yin and yang of the darkness of Rhea Ripley and the light of Blake Monroe, and you get it going right away. There, you got it.
Yeah,
right.
It's definitely not the Liv route because they're both heels. It would
unless Bianca's healthy, and then on the night after WrestleMania, she comes out, on SmackDown because Rhea wins the belt, and then she comes out and challenges Rhea because we've been waiting for that match for SummerSlam.
That should be next year's WrestleMania match. I think they do a long build to Rhea versus Bianca.
Not SummerSlam. You got 5 months.
It gets to a point, man. I don't, and I know it's a 2-night event too at SummerSlam, but I think you got to save it for WrestleMania. That's the biggest women's match WWE can do right now.
Yeah,
their internal roster that they haven't done. It is the biggest marquee matchup for sure. Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley, no doubt. But there's so many possibilities for Blake Monroe if you called her up to the main roster. But I don't think she gets harmed by hanging out in NXT a little bit.
No, she doesn't. That's why she should win. But and Tatum, I don't know where you're putting her on the main roster, but okay.
That's what I worry about too, because I know Eric's been making a push, and shout out to Eric. I'm sure he's watching this back on what would it be?
He was
Wednesday
on initially.
Morning? Yeah,
he was on initially.
He always starts and then he finishes up the next day. He always leaves us a couple comments, so we appreciate him. But yeah, I just don't see what there would be for Tatum Paxley post NXT right now on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
I agree with you. I don't really know where that goes.
Unless there was a draft and you're really reshuffling things, and then you could probably find a spot for her. But as things sit right now, I haven't heard of a draft. I don't see a shakeup coming. I don't see where Tatum Paxley fits yet. Yeah. Yet is the key.
And then we go to this progressive video of Zaruka, and it was an amazing video. I just think the end should have justified the means, and we could have had a title match at this. And that they even fought outside at the hot dog stand and everything. Unfortunately,
but they gave us nothing in the arena tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, I think it's too little, too late. No one saw them How do you not show them?
The
How do you not
biggest
show them?
feud of the past calendar year in NXT.
And it's a progressive video. Yeah.
You don't put them in front of the crowd on the last show before your biggest show of the year.
How do you not have a pull apart at the end of the year? Like at the end of this season? How do you
Another
not do
match
it?
that doesn't have a stipulation, Jay Gold. Another match that doesn't have a stipulation. If any match on the card deserves a stip.
This is booking 101. The end of the feud.
Simple.
This is the blow off of all blow offs. That's it.
That easy. We can book it for you. Just give me the keys. I tell you right now, it'll be better than what we have got here. I'm not saying that Stand and Deliver is going to be bad, because we're probably going to enjoy the hell out of Stand and Deliver. It's probably going to be a really good show.
Yeah.
The build, it doesn't compare to what they're doing on the main roster, in my opinion.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Hey, Mara.
Oh, hey, Mara. My niece
She's
a little late. She's in
Yeah.
Florida. That's why.
Oh, okay.
With
Spring
the fam.
break.
Yeah, down there partying down at in Tampa and Naples and whatever.
Is April just like the party month for everybody?
Well, this year it's end of March.
You're
and
partying.
Ours is a little late. Yeah,
Yeah.
next week it's already most of
I'm
the places
partying.
are done. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at us.
It's great.
Living our lives in April.
Big
Which,
time
by the
partying.
way, I don't know what that means for the schedule for this show.
Next week?
Especially next week. I don't know what's going to go on next week.
I think we're going to restart at 50 and we'll restart after the week after and we'll go back to it.
Unless I can find a co-host. Hey, I don't want the same old co-host here. I want tryouts. So prove to me that you belong.
You should do it
on the
with
night show. I'm dead serious. I will put out a video, open tryouts, but you have to be good enough. You really have to convince me. Otherwise, I'm going to go at it and not do a show.
Yeah,
Simple as
yeah.
that.
One of you knuckleheads in the group too. So we'll see. All right, so we go from there to the main event. Now, Kendall Gray and Lola Vice for the number one contendership. The crowd was so hot. The build was so hot. The match was great. There was a part where Lola Vice literally punched Kendall Gray in the face when she was trying to stop her from doing an Irish whip, and she hit her twice really hard in the face. I don't know if you saw that. She was like,
oh, I did.
She reached over and like blasted her right in the chin, and it was like twice. And I'm like, wow, they're really beating the hell out of each other. Now, the biggest problem with this match is the finish. I don't understand what happened. I don't understand why there were two referees. I don't know what was going on, but I get it. I get it. You said that she was tapping and the other one, the pinfall.
I was going to say, it's clear as day what happened.
Yes, no, but the logic doesn't make sense. Why was there another referee down there? And why was he watching the match? Why did you all this? What are you doing there?
That never happens, yeah.
Never.
There's never an extra referee. So that I can agree with. That's a good nitpick by you, but
yeah.
I mean,
and then you go, Shawn Michaels comes down to the ring and you go off the air with no decision. And you have your pay-per-view on Saturday. Are you just say you're throwing them in a triple threat this week, right? We're going to go on Twitter and announce, like, I think that's so stupid. You're going to go on social media and announce it. Should have been on the show with people watching.
Yeah, that's what they like to do nowadays, though. They like to lean into the social media of it all and continue storylines onto there, but it still doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right.
I mean, it goes back to what we continuously keep saying about the build as a whole. You're just waiting to the very last minute to make decisions on your biggest show of the year. It just doesn't make sense to me. How do you build up excitement for a casual fan going into the show? How does a casual get ready for Stand and Deliver?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they were doing.
To know what's going on with NXT right now, because it's tough to follow if you're not like us watching every week.
Yeah, but and I think I loved some of the matches that are coming up on Stand and Deliver, but in I'll tell you the all around and since I won't be on the mixer, my all around thoughts is very few matches have enough the matches that were supposed to be these giant blow-offs have no stipulations. And there are no stipulations in general. Look at Miles Bourne and Gargano. There's no stipulation. There's a title. Fine. You got the 4-way title match for the men's. No stipulation. Fine. You don't know who's facing JC Jane yet, and there's no stipulation. Fine. You don't know what's going to happen with Zaruka except for a match. There's a match. There's nothing. There are no stakes. Right. That's it. So, and the tag match is for the tag title. So you have titles and one grudge match, so to speak.
There's 5 official matches right now. Yeah.
Right. And they're all titles except for Zaruka.
Correct. Well, actually, no, there's 6 matches. Yeah. Well, they didn't even say Blake and Tatum was for the title.
No, that is for the title. That's there.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
So you have Blake and Tatum title. You have tag team title. You have North American men's title. You have the men's championship title.
And
you have the women's championship title. So there's 5, and then Zaruka, and that's 6. You have 6 total.
Are you not listening to me? You keep forgetting the 10-person mixed tag.
That's on the pre-show. That doesn't count.
But it still counts toward the card.
No, not on the not being on the pre-show. It's on YouTube. It doesn't count on the show because that's not on. What is it? Oh, is it on YouTube, by the way, or is it on
YouTube?
Oh, it is on YouTube.
The show is on YouTube. Yeah.
The show itself is on YouTube.
Pay-per-views going forward are on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it's gonna be there basically the entire time. I do want to touch on this actual match itself because the exchange between the two, the grappling between these two, the fluidity throughout this entire match was fantastic. Like both these women are stars in NXT. It just sucks that we got that finish. The final moments going into Stand and Deliver is this.
Yeah.
A good match that ended in a wonky finish. A well-executed wonky finish.
Dusty finish.
I will say that. They did it very well. Both women executed it very well. Timing was there, but just leaves you like... we have a big meh feeling going into Stand and Deliver, you know?
Not what you and I thought when we started talking about Stand and Deliver like in December this year. This is in no way how I thought they were going to present Stand and Deliver.
We booked a better card 2 months ago.
We did. We had everything.
I want to go back and find it.
Yeah, like there is no way that I envision. First of all, JC Jane still holding that title at Stand and Deliver. There is no way that I thought that Zaruka's feud is going to end stipulationless. Yeah, without anything, with just a progressive match spotlight video. Right?
Hey, they had the fight in the New York City.
Yeah, but they didn't show it even on TV.
Oh, I know, trust me, but they had 2 things, I guess.
You know, so and there's no way that I thought that the men's world title was going to be exciting, and I'm still not excited.
I'm not either, because I think it's going to be Joe Hendry retaining, because everybody else is going to be so preoccupied in others' business. You know?
We're going up. I mean, I don't know.
That would be my pick. I don't want to give away all my picks because I'm going to give them away on the mixer on Saturday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think Joe Hendry is probably the favorite to retain.
No offense to them. I think they ran out of steam creatively when they got to this point, because if you look at the matches, they're kind of uninspiring the way the matches. This is supposed to be the
Vengeance Day was the bigger show.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the thing that brings everything, ties everything up, because we're starting a new season as we always do after Mania, and instead there are more questions than are answers, and you have the triple threat. I mean, you're going to have a triple threat women's title match that was not decided yet. That still boggles my mind.
Another big thing we haven't even brought up.
What?
This is the first weekend that Stand and Deliver is going separate from WrestleMania. You have an entire weekend to showcase your talent here. You had the entire few months here to build towards this show and really make a statement, because you're standing alone this weekend by yourself, no other competition. And I mean, not saying they won't deliver. Trust me, Saturday might be a great show still.
The matches are going to be fun and fine, but I think as two guys who have put a lot of our effort into watching this show and the excitement that we have for it.
Oh, we care about stories.
Yeah, I feel like the stories had just kind of unraveled. We got to that point, and Zaruka should be the biggest thing ever. Like,
there's not one hot feud going into that. Card.
You're right. They all fizzled out, all of them. Yeah, and
like
Zaruka,
if you're playing my GM mode, the Zaruka feud is on the cooldown. They're telling you to stop booking them.
Right. By the way, it's crazy. You and I were like, that's going to be the intros, like the pinnacle of their feud. The intros, like who's got the title, who's going to go into it and win it. And now it is, as I said, it is an insurance commercial with a video attached to it. So there you go.
What are you gonna do, huh? It was a solid show nonetheless.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, and we'll have fun watching Stand and Deliver. I can't wait for it. I hope you're right and Johnny wins the North American title. I'd love to see him get a nice run, because there's a lack of stars in the men's division right now, and I think he would bring a lot of it.
They need some juice. They need something. Yeah.
Yeah, and again to WWE. Guess who's not doing anything? Street Profits, Motor City. Bring me somebody. Bring me somebody
they
down.
They are doing something with Motor City.
Are they?
Yeah, that they're teasing that with Candace and Johnny.
The general.
Go to the general and save some time.
We don't get the general in New Jersey. I heard the general is not available.
So wait, do you really not get A&W out there either?
No.
A&W's huge out here, brother. Their root beer floats are fantastic.
I think we have one. I think there's I've hit the A&W in Pennsylvania on my way to Ohio, but I don't think there's one in New York. Fish, unless you know of one in Long Island out by you. I don't know of any A&Ws anywhere near here. None.
I know what you got, that local burger spot called Red Robin.
Red Robin closed. It's gone.
Oh, wow. I wonder
why.
That
Red Robin I wanted to take you to, it's closed.
Yeah, that's why we were laughing.
See, A&W used to be in Long Island. Yeah, it's gone too. Another one gone.
All these fast food places are going. Papa John's is foreclosing now, I think, a lot of their locations.
That's because Papa John's is disgusting.
Yeah, that place sucks. Yeah, I'll actually give Papa John's.
Sucks. I watched this woman on TikTok do a review of Papa John's just released these 3 new sandwiches. It's like a cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, and something else. And she opens up the bun, the bread, and all 3 sandwiches, they burnt the cheese to the top of the bread. So it was like almost like it was like a hard topping to it. And she goes, nope, not going to do it. And she just closed the lid and didn't even do the review.
Wow. So there you go. Don't go try their new sandwiches, people. We don't need to do a main event eats about that one.
I mean, I would do it if I really, if we really wanted us to. I'll take one and see what happens.
I might have opportunities to get some eats in Vegas.
Oh, you know what? You got to do
In-N-Out. There's a lot of good. Yeah, I haven't been to In-N-Out in 7 years, I think.
Yeah, you got to do an animal style In-N-Out.
All right. Animal style, minus the cheese to piss off Jay Gold.
P-Man's back, by the way. He wasn't feeling great this week, so I'm glad he's back. Hey, buddy.
Pizza in the Midwest is missing
dog shit, P. You're right.
Tavern style's the way to go.
Shit.
I have White Castle 10 minutes away from me.
See, he'll shame you, Fish. Don't let him. Don't offer something that he's already had.
Yeah,
he'll shame you.
Protein style, animal style. Okay.
Listen,
sounds good.
P-Man's right. The pizza's dog shit in the Midwest, and the only place.
Where have you fucking ate pizza at in the Midwest?
I had a Lou Malnati's.
That's not real Midwest pizza. That's gimmicky deep dish pizza.
What is Midwest pizza?
Tavern style, square cut, thin crust. It's good.
Crackers and sauce. All right.
It's good. I've tried your pizza. You got to try ours. That's not real fucking
You didn't
Midwest
try my pizza. No, you didn't. You had something from the Hasids in Passaic.
The other Jews, yeah.
Yeah, you had it from the wrong Jews made your pizza,
Jews.
First of all.
Damn it.
You should have went out. If you went out to Long Island, the right Jews would have made your pizza. But you got the crappy one.
It looks nothing like
He's right. You're right, Fish.
No, he's not. No, not Domino. You guys are fucking ignorant. You don't know anything about food. Yeah, your fucking friend over here said Red Robin was a top 5 burger. And I can go down the street and I can find 5 burgers better than that.
P-Man thinks the same thing, by the way, Red Robin. We did it. We used to go golfing and then eat there all the time afterwards. So I would say top notch. But
hey, I think all your old friends agree with you doesn't make it right. Just because I have no friends that watch this show doesn't make it right.
You know what I think though? At least GBH doesn't push West Coast pizza on us, because I refuse to believe that they know how to make anything out there where he is.
Tacos.
Yeah, but not pizza. I would want Italian. From GBH.
Have you had a nice LA cart dog too?
You know what? I haven't had a West Coast Mexican food in ages, and I haven't had any kind of
It's good out there.
Yeah,
authentic food. Yeah, it's good out
Pizza
there.
Kitchen. Yes,
I actually like CPK. I like. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. I like their barbecue chicken pizza.
You invented fried ravioli?
St. Louis invented fried ravioli.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I would know that. Yeah, I'm a
fried
St. Louis
ravioli.
Cardinals fan. Yeah, it's fantastic. Toasted ravioli.
Really? I had it a million times. I didn't know
toasted
it was invented
ravioli stuffed with beef, dip it in the marinara. Yeah,
I'm in for that. I'm just saying I didn't know that they were the ones who made it. But
yeah, toasted ravioli.
Home of Randall Keith Orton. Yes,
that's right. Who's going to win that title at WrestleMania?
I think he will too. Right? I think the title changes hands on both shows.
The Rock showing up, brother.
Oh no!
Everybody keeps trying to put that into the ether, like always. I hate it.
You know what? They would have. I think if WWE really wanted to do something amazing, they would have just had Danhausen host WrestleMania instead of John Cena. You might as well just have Danhausen host.
You might as well.
I think the best part will be John Cena comes out, introduces WrestleMania, and Danhausen comes out, and he has his blimp. They definitely will give him a blimp. I will make you $1,000 bet Kyle.
There's going to be a blimp inside Allegiant Stadium, you're saying?
Yeah, a
Like
small Danhausen blip. Yes, there will be.
Oh, I can't wait to be recording that in the stands. Just a blimp on
and I also think that scene with Adam Pearce where he looks at him and goes, "Aren't you supposed to disappear?" And Danhausen goes, "Oh yeah," and he just kind of stares at him. Pearce walks away. It's so good. It's so like meta and like Conan O'Brien. I just love that stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, what is that?
It's spam. Don't look at it.
Well, how does that happen? That is weird.
It's from Twitch. We stream on Twitch now, baby. Which,
No,
by
I
the
know
way,
we do.
follow the Main Event Twitch while you're here.
Follow
That's
the main
so
event.
weird.
It is weird.
It's not that weird. You get it a lot on Twitch. There's a lot of bots.
No,
they
but
might be
you
one
get
of Tino's friends.
But how did it find its way to the YouTube comment?
I get everybody's comments on the feed. It's not just
Oh, you
YouTube
do?
comments. It's everybody.
Oh, that's
brother.
right. It has like
50
where it's
episodes,
from.
and you just found out.
No, I knew. I just wasn't thinking straight. Okay.
We don't do Facebook anymore. It's a little different.
Right. I know that. Yes. I know no more Facebook, so Charlie Butters can't access the show.
Yeah, and that's probably why my mom's texting me, because whenever she doesn't see a stream on Facebook, she's always texting me. So she's probably freaking out thinking,
What happened to the stream, Kyle? Did you guys give up?
yeah, it's probably what she thinks. No, we're just avoiding Facebook because we don't get views there.
You don't want the old heads watching? Anyway.
Nah, those are the only people that watch my podcast is people on Facebook. So there you go.
Well, listen, it is episode 50. I think this show has grown immensely, and we thank everyone who has joined in and has been part of this. I can't believe it. It feels like yesterday when Kyle says to me, if we get through 8 episodes, we might have something here. And we're at 50 now. So
well, I just warned you that was the average for podcasts.
Yeah,
the average show only lasts 8 episodes. I've never been a part of one that has gone less than 8. Just saying, not to brag, but hey, big day for me as a whole. 20th episode of Kayfabe Coffee and 50th episode of NXT Night Shift.
20th of Kayfabe already. Holy crap.
Well, that's dying.
You've been out of work for 3 months?
It almost has been 3 months, yeah. No,
Holy
really.
shit.
My last day of work was January 31st. So today's March 31st. So it has been 2 months without a job.
Wow. Well, listen,
and it will be 3 months officially, but then it'll end. So 3 months is going to be the time frame.
That was for me too. It was 3 months. But I will say this.
Wish it was longer.
Yeah, right. Well, at least
I can do it all day, man. I don't really have a lot of downtime, which is surprising. I keep myself busy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are. You just do blockbusters. That's it. You don't do anything less than 8, and you are all big time, all numbers.
That's a good comparison right there.
You know what we did this week on the Indie Wrestling Guy. We've been doing these short form, like 30-minute episodes because we want interviews, and our interviews keep canceling like right at the last minute, and so we decided to do these short about 30-minute episodes where we just catch up on the indies and kind of talk about stuff. So this week on the Indie Wrestling Guy, we discussed the guy who stabbed Cruel and Paul Walter. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah. I know about it.
And Paul Walter Hauser's indie list that he put out, who he wanted to start a company with. So we named our own guys, and we did about a half hour just to keep it out there because, content is king. And I'll be out next week. So the 51st episode's either going to be with just Kyle, and whoever wins his contest to the death, he's going to have a bunch of people fight to the death, and whoever wins is going to host with him. Or
that could be fun,
right?
Honestly, I am going to do an open.
I think it's
come
great.
Up with a name. Yeah,
I think that's what the night shift is for. It is. It is.
Yeah, it's a tryout essentially. Like I said earlier, guys, I'm not going to just say yes just to say yes. If it's not good enough, you don't give me a good enough reason, we're not having a show next week. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I might pop off with some content. Maybe Jay Gold will record a short review. Maybe we'll talk about Stand and Deliver. But I know we are talking Stand and Deliver this Saturday live at 11 a.m. Eastern. Come join me, Mr. Cincinnati, and Tino as we run through the card and share our predictions. There's plenty of stuff on the Main Event Wrestling Network YouTube channel, so hit that subscribe button for more main event moves every single day. We have an upload here. Come along for the ride. We're doing some fun things. We're going to be planning our 24-hour stream that is happening Memorial Day weekend this Sunday night. I still got to set up that invite code to UJ Gold, so don't let me forget about that afterwards. But guys, to keep up with us at the network, just give us a follow at mainevent_net. And to keep up with all things Night Shift and maybe hang around with us for another 50 episodes, you can find us at NXT Night Shift on X and on IG.
And TikTok, Night Shift Shorts. Check us out.
Night Shift Shorts.
313 subscribers, so keep it coming. Let's go. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Tell Shiloh. Tell more of your NXT buddies to watch us. So
open invite right here to end the show. Shiloh Hill, if you want to be my co-host next week for episode 51, the invite is open to you, my friend. Come join us.
I'd be so upset, but okay. All right, well,
he's gonna join. He's gonna be like, man, look at this guy. All I need is a little punch to the mouth, and I'll look like him with a gap in my tooth.
He absolutely will do it too, just because I am not there to enjoy it. But okay, well,
that'd be great. So we'll see you in Shiloh Hill next week on the Night Shift.